George P. Bush, the son of Jeb Bush, says he's voting for Trump because he's the only thing standing between America and socialism. Screenshot: get the latest BPR news delivered free to your inbox daily. Sign up here. Texas Land Commissioner George P. Bush says he's voting for President Trump because Trump is the only thing standing between America and socialism. George P. Bush is the son of failed presidential candidate Jeb Bush and the nephew of former President George W. Bush, who announced that he's not voting for Trump. In a statement to the Texas Tribune, George P., whose mother is a Mexican immigrant, said he's voting for President Trump because he doesn't want the United States to devolve into a socialist hellhole. Moreover, Bush said Trump is the only candidate who can revive the U.S. economy. Trump is the only thing standing between America and socialism, George P. Bush said. Even in a global pandemic where we have had to take unprecedented measures to protect public health, the economy is already returning. It's clear, America and Texas will continue to be stronger than ever. President Trump reacted by thanking Bush. He tweeted, "Thank you, George, great honor." The rousing endorsement from the younger Bush came after his uncle, George W. Bush, announced that he will not support President Trump. This is not surprising since George W. voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. The media has hyped never-Trumper Republicans George W. Bush, Colin Powell and Mitt Romney for announcing their opposition to Trump without pointing out that this is not new. Colin Powell, a Republican, voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016 and for Barack Obama in 2008 and 2012. George W. Bush also voted for Hillary in 2016. And Mitt Romney was the sole Republican senator who voted for impeach Trump in December. Who cares how they vote? If anything, their opposition underscores to Trump supporters that the president is fighting the entrenched establishment in both parties. In April 2019, President Trump joked that George P. is the only Bush who likes me, the only Bush who got it right. Source: ABC 13 Houston. Predictably, the left-wing outrage mob bullied George P. Bush on Twitter because he wants to exercise his right to vote how he feels. The left's constant virtue signaling is merely an attempt to hide their long-standing racism. A black Twitter user puffed, "Is the Mexican part of George P. Bush voting for Trump too, or did Trump already deport that part?" For the record, George P. is not an illegal alien. Not all Mexicans are illegals. Another leftist suggested mob bullying. George P. Bush is a massive tool, and we shouldn't let him forget it. Still another disgruntled leftist groused, the P in George P. Bush could also mean puto. He is half Latin after all. A Black Lives Matter supporter wrote, "George P. Bush is by far the worst and most useless copy of the Bush family." Another tolerant leftist mocked George P.